In a world tearing at the seams, from the burning ruins of Gaza to the crumbling economies of Europe, from rising inflation in the West to the silent buildup of arms in the East, one name returns to dominate the stage: Donald J. Trump, the businessman turned president, the icon, the disruptor. Loved by millions, feared by many more, but above all, watched by the world. May 2025, Air Force One slices through the skies above the Middle East, descending into the heart of global energy power, Saudi Arabia. The world is at a crossroads, oil markets unstable, the Iran nuclear threat looming, China rising, Israel at war. And Trump? He's not here to observe, he's here to reshape the board. Red carpet, royal drums, a desert storm of symbolism. Trump steps down with his signature fist pump. A theatrical gesture, yes, but also a message: America is back. And this time, with a bigger deal than ever before. Waiting on the tarmac is Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, a man as controversial as Trump himself. Together, they head straight into the palace, where the world would soon learn of a $600 billion investment pledge to the United States. $300 billion already signed on that very day. This isn't just numbers on paper. This is capital infusion into American infrastructure, manufacturing, AI development, green tech, and defense. Jobs in Texas, factories in Ohio, startups in Silicon Valley. Trump isn't just talking trade, he's reviving a tired economy with Gulf gold. But the deals don't stop there. $142 billion in defense contracts, the biggest arms deal in U.S. history. Jets, missiles, surveillance systems, cyber tools, naval reinforcements. Over a dozen American defense firms, from Lockheed Martin to Raytheon, walk away with contracts that will feed their factories for years. There's talk of F-35 fighter jets, the crown jewel of aerial combat, possibly landing in Saudi hands. And while nothing is confirmed, insiders say the deal is closer than ever. The world is shifting, power is tilting, and Trump, he's at the very center of it. In Riyadh's Grand Investment Forum, Trump doesn't speak like a retired president, he speaks like a visionary. Flanked by titans, Elon Musk, Sam Altman, Larry Fink, Steven Schwartzman, he tours exhibits of a future kingdom, giga projects, NEO, floating cities, AI-governed districts. He pauses before a model of the line, the 170-kilometer futuristic vertical city rising from the desert, and he smiles. Because this is the kind of world Trump wants to be remembered for. Not wars, but wonders. Not collapse, but construction. Yet, even in this glittering moment, the shadows loom. Iran. Tehran watches carefully. And Trump? He has a message. Greater than, we offer a better path, a peaceful path. But if Iran refuses, it will face maximum pressure, like never before. In Oman, back-channel negotiations begin. Whispers of a new nuclear deal, a possible softening. But with one hand extended, Trump keeps the other clenched. A reminder that diplomacy is always backed by deterrence. And then, the surprise. Trump skips Israel. No stop in Tel Aviv. No handshake with Netanyahu. A quiet but bold statement. America's priorities are shifting. Trump wants Israel to end the Gaza war. He wants a Palestinian state on the table. And he wants Saudi Arabia to normalize ties with Israel. But on their own time, he says, respecting MBS's sovereignty. But in the background, Israeli airstrikes continue. Hamas and Hezbollah leaders fall. And Tehran's proxies retreat into the shadows. Trump may not have landed in Israel, but his influence, it's already there. What does it all mean? It means the old world order is breaking. The Cold War-style diplomacy of past decades is fading. The Biden-era restraint is gone. Trump's diplomacy is unapologetic, transactional, ruthlessly strategic. But maybe, just maybe, it works. As U.S. businessmen toast with Saudi princes, as multi-billion-dollar deals flow like desert winds, one thing becomes clear: this is not just diplomacy. This is a recalibration of global power.